should fucking start. Y'all, this is why Twitch better than YouTube, high key. This is why Twitch better than YouTube, high key. There we go. There we go. YouTube always making it way harder to fucking hit live. I love it. I love it. What up, chat? What up? It's okay. Only the important people are here. Oh, I forgot to turn on music, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Let me put on the music. Yeah, we got some music now, baby. Don't you worry, chat. All right, there's YouTube. Now they're coming in. Now they're coming in. Let's fucking go. YouTube just didn't want me to succeed, but we're here. We're here. Sarah, thank you for resubscribing for 7 months at tier 1. God damn. Sarah's been subscribed for 8 months too. Holy shit. Sarah, thanks for being around. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. It's almost midnight here. Skill issue. Have you ever tried moving? I'm supposed to do all the streaming things, guys. Hold on, give me a second. Where? Dude, I need to recopy and paste this later. Bam! Nope. Fuck, I fucked that up. Well, is it still clickable? It is not. It is not still clickable. Fuck me. Hold on. My bad. Boom. Pinned. Y'all make sure you're in the Discord, high key. No, let me just let the Discord know. Let me tell them. Let me tell the people. All right, chat. Not very much of a yap tonight. I gotta lock in and read some stories. I've been fucking prepping my place to leave. Bro, I'm so mad. The one thing I hate, I've been using HomeGlow to hire cleaners for my place. And the one thing I fucking hate about HomeGlow is people can literally cancel like 30 minutes before they're supposed to clean. It's fucking crazy, bro. I like to like get my shit clean before a trip just so that like when I come home, everything's, you know, nice and tidy for me. It's just a good way for me to like come home to shit. And literally like 2:30, I'd been sitting around all day, like, you know, couldn't go live, whatever, before, and then they were like, oh, hey, just kidding, we're not coming. And I was like, oh, fuck me. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. We got that shit done. I cleaned my place myself. Got all my shit done. The cutoff of the title and the YouTube notifications is unfortunate. I mean, are you just gonna not tell us? What is the title? I don't even fucking remember. Late night stream for my night. Owls. What about that is unfortunate? You're unfortunate. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Lululemon in the house. Lululemon, it's been a hot minute. Where you been, bro? Lululemon, thank you for the gifted sub. If you guys got the gifted sub, make sure to say thank you. And thank you for resubscribing for 2 months at tier 1, baby. Lululemon's been around for a month. Or 2 months, sorry. How we live in chat. What is sleep? Never heard of her. Never heard of her. I have a early morning flight tomorrow, guys, so I'm not gonna fucking go to sleep. It's the only way, bro. It's the only way. It's the only way I can fucking go on those trips early in the morning. I have to stay up. That way I can just sleep on the plane. I also have not packed yet. I have not packed yet, and I'm planning on going to the gym after this stream, bro. Bam. I'm guessing this is going to be kind of a low-key chill stream. Everybody's sleepy. Everyone's eepy right now. Oh my god, it said late night stream. No way that's what it fucking said. That's crazy. No, that's insane. Yo, if anyone has that screenshot and send that to me, that's fucking crazy, man. That is insane. I'm crying. That's so fucking funny. Oh my lord, bro. Oh my lord. Good morning. This literally woke me up, but I had to come here to keep my stream streak. Oh my god, Raya. That's so funny. Where's Beans? I actually don't know. He's chilling, doing his own thing. You know, he's got a whole 2-bedroom apartment to fuck around. Awful Sarby canceled. It is what it is, bro. It was bound to happen eventually. Bound to happen eventually. That's crazy, bro. Not fucking YouTube making me unintentionally sling a slur. That's so fucking funny, bro. Someone please send me a screenshot of that if you have it. That's fucking incredible. Incredible, bro. Oh my god, it's fucking Woof. Woof, where the hell have you been, bro? Hey, what up, Dragon Dynamico? Hey, happy early birthday, Raya! Oh my god, I forgot you were also in October, baby. Crazy, bro. We got hella October babies in the house. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We're starting the read here pretty soon, guys. I got 3 Best of Redditor updates stories I want to cook through. They're pretty short. I'm trying to gauge length of stories for my editor. We got a little fun little thing happening in November, so I'm trying to see what it would look like for my editor to edit slightly shorter videos for a week. I died? I hope, well, I mean, I hope not. Bro, are you messaging us from heaven? Oh, man. Yo, Chloe coming in here with No Nut November? Bro. It's always Nut November in this household. Wait, that's bad. Oh yeah, Wolf got fucking raptured. That's crazy, bro. Honestly, skill issue though. Have you ever tried not getting raptured? Hey, what up, Coffin Jumper? Glad you can make it. All right, good night, Raya. Sweet dream. Sweet dream. My phone fell off the ride at State Fair. I think you need deeper pockets, bro. Necessary Nut November. I like where your head's at, Donnie. I like where your head's at. That sounds like a great November. No nut lasts 2.5 years. Bro, that's unhealthy. I'm sorry. You gotta drain your shit, bro. I know that shit's about to burst. Hey, what up, Fourth Pinecone? When in doubt, use nature's pocket. I don't want to know what you're talking about. Hey, what up, Cat? What up, Lightning McQueen? I have Didden tomorrow? What the fuck is that? Dude, if you Didden these nuts in your mouth, I'm going to kill myself in Fortnite. Dude, Woof, here's an idea. Tell them that you're not going to do a job that you're not getting paid more for unless they promote you. I think that's the move. That's crazy. Without extra pay, Woof, don't do it. Tell them, tell me where in my job description and in my pay is it reflected that I have to manage these motherfuckers. You know what the answer is? You don't. It's not your responsibility. Don't cover for these fucking corporate ass bitches. That's what I'm saying, bro. Dragging these nuts November. That's terrible. What up, Dolly Jane? Oh, D&D. Got it. I got D&D tomorrow. My games run late. Oh, I see. Oh, no, I'm yawning. Dude, I had a whole cup of coffee before this, too. That's fucking crazy. What up, Carbon? Hey, Negative Like, good to see ya. Cowbot, good to see ya. My problem is that I'm a masochist, but there's no point in being a masochist if you're not getting paid well for it. And that's coming from somebody who treats their work schedule in a masochistic way as well. What up, Shyla? Coffee makes me crazy out hard into bed. Hey, yo, you're doing what to that bed? I think Kittyco's getting crat out hard, bro. What are you talking about? What are you doing to that bed, Kittyco? Yo, someone call the police on Kittyco. Kittyco's doing some heinous shit to that bed, bro. Hashtag justice for Kittyco's bed. What up, Lady Vamps? What up, Jay? Getting a little too silly? Nah, bro, we're not silly enough. We gotta up the silly level. I'm not doing nothing to my bed. That's exactly what someone who's doing something to their bed would say. I don't know, Kittyco. Sounds pretty fucking guilty to me. Did JD Vance possess Kittyco and send that message? Did JD Vance do something to his fucking bed? Ain't no bed comfy enough for all of that? Speak for yourself, bro. My bed comfy as hell. I'd fuck my bed if I was into that. Kittyco, can you come rate the fuckability of my bed? Sorry, guys. My bad. That's on me. That's on me. Hey, what up, Kate? What up, Pixel Punkit? What up, Robosons? JD Vance fucked his couch? What? Listen, I don't doubt it, but like, what's the evidence? Did he come out and say it? Is there a video? Like, what do you mean he fucked his couch? What up, Cheeseburger? What up, Quick Brown Fox? Hey, what up, Dr. Moonface? What up, Spooky Miss Luna? What if your bed is a futon? Then I guess you're fucking a bed and a couch, I guess. I slept on a futon in college, chat. Fun fact. But like, it was just like, honestly, it was like a thick, dude, the mattress, it was like a mattress futon. It was thick as hell. Like, I've slept on mattresses with less thickness than this fucking futon had, bro. What up, Scarlet? What up, Bouncy Ball? I'm pretty sure it was actually fake. No, it's funnier to spread this. That's so funny. Let's keep spreading it. I don't know, bro. I heard JD Vance fuck that couch. Called the couch a good girl. What up, Gangree? What up, Alex? What up, Kim Vamp? Sarby learning that JD makes love to couches live. Bro, y'all just educate me. I just stupid, you know? I think someone he was friends with in college talked about how he did so. That's really funny, actually. That's crazy. If any of my friends from college come on a fucking podcast and start saying stupid shit about me, well, half of it'd probably be true. Just hope they aren't spreading propaganda about me fucking a couch. Damn, I'm on a full ass TV. What have we come into? Art. Bro, we're talking about fucking beds and couches. What's new for this? What's new for this stream? What up, Cowboy Like Harmony? Ooh, Shyla, somebody doesn't follow me on Instagram. Fake fan. Doesn't love me. You hate me. We had a prime minister who fucked a pig. I heard about that. And the way I heard about that is I made a really, I made a TikTok about the prime minister fucking a fucking a pig from Black Mirror. I made this video that went viral on Instagram. It's actually really fucking funny. I wonder if I could find it. I don't know what the fastest way to find this video would be though. Ah, fuck, dude. I don't know where I would find this thing, y'all. It's really funny though. High key 8 with it. Let's see if I posted it recently. I remember like the thumbnail that I would make for it. Hold on, chat. Give me like 30 seconds. If I don't find it, we'll just call it quits. Come on, baby. Where you at? Bro, I made some fucking bangers. I can't even lie. I should start posting my little TikToks again. Just for... Oh! Yes! Here it is. Hold on. I'll fucking pull it up for you, chat. You guys get to see young Sarby without the fucking mustache. Hold on. Actually, I'll just send it in the Yeast Gang. Why the fuck not, bro? Let the people know what they're missing out on, to be completely honest. Wait. Oh, I don't know if this will be... hopefully it won't be. Oh, man. Oh, my God, bro. That room. Bro, I must have made this... Hold on. Let me think. Sorry, I know this is posted in 2024, but I used to just, like, repost my old shit. Oh my God, bro. This room was right after I moved. This is right after I graduated from college. So this would have been in like 2020. This would be like 2020 Sarby shit, bro. 2020. Yeah, bro. See, every single time I would post this, where is it? Oh no. On the more viral ones, because oh hi buddy. What up? Oh, good to see you. Thanks for making an appearance. Do you like the video beans? Do you want to watch it real quick? Oh no, he doesn't want to watch it. He's a fuck you, bro. He's a fuck you and your stupid videos, dad. He's like, let me get the treats. But yeah, bro, that video is fucking iconic. I used to make funny shit. What happened? What happened to me? Hold on, let me make it this screen so you guys can see the beans. The beans! Got his ass, chat. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit, bro? Got him. Got him. Oh, well, meow to you too, bro. You want to come on here? Come here. Come hang. Come hang on my belly. Come hang on my belly. I know you want to. Come here. He's eyeing it. Come here. Come hang on my belly. Come hang on my belly. Oh, he said, fuck you, dad. Okay. He'll probably make his ascension up the The cat tree, bro. Chat, we gotta get started on stories, actually, now that I think about it. We gotta get a rocking and a rolling on the stories, bro. Like Zoink Scoob. Bite 'em, Beans. Bro, y'all are mean. Y'all want my cat to hurt me? Y'all fake fans for real, for real. Fake as hell, bro. Fake as hell. Hey, good morning, Noah's butt. Glad you could be here. Any specific Noah or just any Noah? Aggression is a sign of love. Is it actually? Oh, he's licking himself. God, his little fucking paws, bro. I love him. I love him so much. Hey, Marscos, thank you for the 100 bits. I finally caught a stream. Hell yeah, baby. You made it. You made it. Love bites are a thing, bro. Beans' bites hurt too much. There's no way. There's no way that those can be love bites. Those are, I want what I want, dad bites, you know? You know, hoot hoot night owls. What up, Heavenly Jaded? Hey, it came from Spotify. Let's fucking go, baby. I love it. I love it. I hope my podcast can help you get through work, Noah's butt. Makes me laugh in negative 25 degrees Celsius. Where the fuck do you work, Antarctica? What is that in Fahrenheit, chat? I actually genuinely don't know. What do you want, bro? What do you want from me? Oh, okay. Oh, I sorry. I know I usually don't stream this late. Please don't jump on my computer. You know that's like the only thing I don't like you doing, bro. This man literally has 24/7 access to my entire apartment. And the one place I don't want him to be is on top of my computer because he could A, press the power button, or B, like shake it and like mess up the internals. But bro craves it. He craves the top of the computer. I don't know why. Like, look at him. You are just a little bitch. Come here. Why? Why do you do that? Why? Beans bites extra hard because he loves you an extra bit. I don't know, man. Negative 25 degrees Fahrenheit? Are you for real? For real? I work in a freezer. Why the fuck do they have my boy in a freezer? Or are you live on Twitch too? Yeah, I'm live on Twitch. Come on over. Help me become a real streamer boy. Bro, I didn't go to TwitchCon this year because their fucking partner, the way that you become a partner is so stupid in my opinion. Like, it's like, oh, you have to have 75 fucking viewers. I'm like, bro, most people are botting viewers on your fucking platform. I've never botted a viewer in my life. I don't even know how. But they're like, no, we only give partnership to the people who bought. Fuck you guys. It is what it is, bro. It's his computer now. It always has been, chat. It always has been. Maybe it's warm for him. Oh. Bro is loafing right behind me. I actually don't like that. Thank you. Sorry, he always puts himself in positions where I could accidentally hurt him, you know? Like hovering by my feet, and then like while I'm walking, I accidentally step on him. He likes to put his tail like right next to the wheels of this office chair, and when I don't know he's there, I move my office chair and it goes over his tail, like. But we prevented it, Chad, don't worry. We prevented it. He's just like right here. He's like just loafed behind me. Can you see the top of his head right there? Yeah, you can see. How do I show this the best? You see the top of his little head right there? Right under my arm? Look at that. That's him. Those are his little ears. Right there. Right there. That's my handsome boy. That's my sweet guy. Sorry, just repositioning the Beans cam to where he usually is. He'll probably make his way over there, honestly. Oh, Roy T. Chad, we got to get to the stories, all right? It's story time. Chad, we got 3 best Redditor update stories for you guys today. I would like to cook through these because I'm trying to see some. I'm trying to record a little video for my editor. But if you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're following. No matter where you're at, though, turn on the post noties, baby. Here we go. Pregnant coworker keeps saying awful things to my terminally ill sister. Posted August 31st, 2021, and there appears to be a brand new update on it. My little sister has terminal cancer. She is between 2 to 4 years left. No symptoms yet, so she's going to work every day. They're a small company of 10 people. Read no HR. They're a small company of 10 people, aka they don't have an HR department. And one of those 10 is a woman apparently bereft of reason or empathy. This gal is 5 months pregnant and will not stop saying inappropriate things to my sister. Here's a highlight reel. She came to my little sister's office, put my sister's hand on her own stomach and said, "Now you have another reason to fight." Yeah, bitch, like, people give that much of a fuck about your crotch goblin? Man, I really didn't want to fight this terminally ill cancer. But now that you've put your hand on your belly and used your crotch goblin as motivation for me to survive this, now I want to fight. Like, what? What kind of entitlement do you need for that mindset? Another quote here. Pregnancy is going around. Guess you don't have to worry about that. My little sister beat ovarian cancer a few years ago and had a hysterectomy. All right, girl. No HR department? I think there needs to be some fist and contact to this woman's face. Another quote here. Your body is growing things it shouldn't, and my body is growing exactly what I wanted? Who is this woman? What? Like, what do you... While talking about next year's conference, she said, "I'll be pregnant, so little sis, it's all you." Little sis replied, "Well, it usually is, but I'm dying, so your ass is gonna have to figure something out." My sister doesn't really have the energy to devote to this, nor the fucks, to be honest, so she's been ignoring it or responding like she did above. I love her quips, but it's not stopping pregnant lady from saying all these messed up things. Any advice? I'm trying to think, y'all. I know, like, if there's not an HR department, there's not a ton you can do internally in the business, but also usually HR departments are pretty fucking dog shit anyways. Isn't there some sort of, like, business... Isn't there some sort of, like... What is it called? Like, isn't there something that you could... Like, isn't there something that you can report... Like, isn't there some agency that you can report to, or can't you just simply, like, get a lawyer and sue the company for being like, "Hey, you guys are letting this woman say awful shit to me. Here's the evidence," you know? This woman has to be a Republican, no, for real. I don't know, man. I mean, to be honest, I don't know, like... Listen, if someone told me I had 2 to 4 years left to live, the last thing I would be fucking doing is working, I think. At least in, like, a maybe making YouTube videos, actually. But, like, a corporate 9 to 5, I would be like, yeah, fuck this shit, bro. I'm taking all the risks. We're skydiving. We're going to the casino, putting my entire savings on black. Like, you know? We're just fucking around. But yeah, yeah, fuck this lady. I don't know. Someone needs to... I mean, shit, bro. You're not gonna be able to you're not gonna go to jail for very long if you slap her silly. You know? No, the Better Business Bureau is a scam. They don't do shit. The Better Business Bureau is something that people pay. The Better Business Bureau is a business in itself. They basically get businesses to pay them a yearly subscription, essentially, for them to be like, oh, they're a good business. That's it. Like, that's all it is. They never do shit. Is she white? She sounds white, probably. I mean, what happened to, like, people talking shit, you know? Like, if I heard another human being say this to a terminally ill person, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'd be like, yo, it doesn't matter that you have a daughter. She's gonna turn out just as piss poor as you are. You know? Does your baby know that you clown on pregnant people like, or does your baby know that you clown on terminally ill people like that, or what? Hey, Marks goes, thank you for subscribing for 1 month at tier 1, baby. Welcome to the sub gang. Love to see it. Love to see you here. All right, well, I'm kind of curious what people are recommending on the original post. Hold on. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this is like a... Aw, I don't want to look through this. This is burning my eyes, bro. I'm not doing that. Damn, I kind of want to know what people were saying in the comments. But maybe OP will bring that up in the update here. Okay. So OP dropped an update November 30th, 2022, 3 months after the original post, which does not add up, by the way. I think they must have meant 2021, not 2022. No, it says November 20. Maybe they got this date wrong. Okay, yeah, they got this date wrong. That's why. Okay. Yo, did that shit just go black for you guys? Okay, that was weird. My screen went black, but I don't think yours guys' did. That was crazy. What the fuck? Okay, no, it didn't go black for you guys. What the fuck? That was so weird, y'all. That shit was so weird. It's payback for the slur. No. No, don't do that to me. Y'all, that was YouTube. YouTube made me say a slur. Sorry, my bad. Mbem, it is your bad. Mbem, what are you doing away? Oh, I guess it's only 12. That's not bad, bro. That's not too bad. Okay, let's just go to this update. Just so y'all know, this post is from 2022 as well. So the 3 months later is accurate. Okay, so OP dropped OP dropped an update November 30th, 2022, 3 months later. I have an update that, while dissatisfying from an HR perspective, will probably be pretty fun to read. My sister vents often to me and our best male friend. Prego left a comment on my little sister's Facebook. Some sort of, did you know I'm pregnant because I'm pregnant comment on a cancer update. While my little sister and I were brainstorming firm but tasteful responses, my male friend just left a reply that tore her a new asshole. She immediately deleted her reply and went radio silent. Little sister met with her boss the next morning to get ahead of any potential drama. My little sister met with her boss the next morning to get... Speaking is hard. My little sister met with her boss the next morning to get ahead of any potential drama. Her boss actually shrugged and said, "This is what happens when you talk crazy out of church." In parentheses, did I mention they're in a tiny mountain town? What? Chat, what does that fucking mean? What does that mean? Is that a good thing? Is that a rag on OP's sister, or is that a rag on this pregnant bitch? Like, what? What are you saying? The gist was she gave my sister carte blanche to put... I know I said that so wrong, but just fuck you guys. to put the pregnant gal in her place as needed. A warning and write-up would have been better, and I'm disappointed that my sister's manager is kind of a coward. We're glad manager's on her side in at least the same way. The prego came into my sister's office with her tail between her legs and apologized profusely, and has since only been annoying in an overly accommodating way. No pregnant talk, no minimizing the terminal cancer. Apparently, we just needed the audacity of a straight white man with nothing to lose. I'm still... listen, like, cool, glad she fucking finally figured out, you know, coming from a straight white man, that, hey, maybe you shouldn't be rubbing your pregnancy in a terminally ill woman's face and making rude comments about her not being able to have kids because she had ovarian cancer that resulted in a hysterectomy. But what the fuck does this mean? This is what happens when you talk crazy out of church. Like, is she ragging on them for being religious? What does it mean? What? Okay, we're gonna Google it. We're gonna Google it. We're gonna Google this fucking... What? Meaning? Is it? I don't know. Okay, so the fucking Reddit post pops up. That's awesome. The phrase, "this is what happens when you talk crazy out of church," is a retort for someone who has behaved badly and is now experiencing negative consequences. The meaning is that if a person's behavior does not align with the moral standards they claim to hold, like those typically associated with church, they should expect trouble. Okay, I guess interesting. That makes sense, though, for a lot of churchgoers, you know? All right, I guess we learned something new today. Everybody has a new phrase to use, I guess. Okay, wait. I'm a little confused on what this is saying. There is a little editor's note here. I'm just gonna read it. The letter writer shared what the boss said to the pregnant coworker. He said, "Do you make literally everything about yourself?" and a gif of Kris Jenner that said, "Give me attention." Okay, I think by what the boss said, I think they mean the male best friend, not the boss. I think that's what they mean. I think that's what they mean. But wow, this is a slightly hard to read story. What an interesting reaction, though. I didn't really expect a tail between the legs coming to her senses reaction, you know? Yeah, that's what, no, literally, Mars goes, that's what I'm saying. Like, is that seriously all it took? For real, like, at no point in her common sense did she not, like, there's like, how do I put this? There's like things that you can do that can be a nice thing, or like that can be something that you're perceiving as like an okay thing, but isn't okay, and you need that explained to you. I feel like you shouldn't need it explained to you that rubbing your pregnancy in the face of a terminally ill coworker is not okay. So it's just like, it's so I'm just flabbergasted, you know? Because she should know that's not what you're supposed to do. It's like kind of, it dotes on her intelligence even more. The fact that like this was a wake up call to her. Like, girl, you had to be told that it's not okay to make fun of somebody who's dying of cancer. Like, I don't know, bro. This post just might be evidence that there are some really stupid people out there. How is a Kris Jenner give your come to Jesus moment? Yeah, bro, that might be a you know, the Jenners haven't done that many good things out here, but at least that's one of them. I don't know. I don't think it sounds like she went to the boss, and it doesn't really sound like the boss did anything. The boss was like, yeah, if you say some shit back, I don't care. Like, what kind of boss is that, by the way? Like, so stupid, man. It was simply narcissism and self-importance. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right, but I don't know. Were you ever in doubt there were dumb people out there? I don't know. Just maybe not this dumb. Have you eaten today, Sarby? Yeah, I've eaten. Just ask your mom. This story is kind of all over the place. Let's read the final update. Like, what else is there to update after that, bro? New final update. This was dropped December 10th, 2024, 2 years after the last update. The pregnant coworker actually left that job shortly after the confrontation, so we didn't have to give her any more thought. My sister had to work until the last few weeks of her life. Yay, capitalism. And we are so grateful for your help in making sure she didn't have to deal with a bully on top of everything else. She passed away earlier this year. She spent her final months doing almost everything on her bucket list, including hosting her own funeral a few months before she died. She wanted a party, not a memorial. She was the kindest and funnest person I've ever... Oh, just kidding. She was the kindest and funniest person I've ever known, and the stars are dimmer with her gone. It's kind of special to know that sometimes when I am down in AAM rabbit hole, I might... It's kind of special to know that sometimes when I'm down in AAM rabbit hole, I might bump into her. Oh, is that this is from r/ask a manager. That's what AAM stands for, huh? That is kind of cool, bro. Yeah, like she kind of gets a little bit immortalized in a viral post about her. Bro, that's kind of why I like all the content that I make. Like, I've thought about this. If I were to die suddenly, like, my family would have hours and hours and hours of footage of me that they could watch if they ever missed me, you know? Not that that replaces me by any means, but like, shit, you know? Like, I was thinking about this. I can't remember what my grandpa's voice sounded like sometimes, you know? Like, I really have to think about it, like, to remember it. But one of these days I need to dig through and try to find like a video. You know what I'm saying? Yay, reason to cry. No, for real, that got really sad. That was kind of a sad one. I'm glad it ended up okay. It was a little lackluster, I think. Like, I was looking for that like nuclear revenge response, but I mean, I'm glad that bitch was out of there, and I'm glad your sister had a good last 2 years of her life, you know? hours of you saying the most heinous shit. I mean, y'all think I don't say this shit in front of my family? I can't remember my mom's voice. No, for real, bro. I want to interview my mom on stream or something just so we have a video together. I would love to get my dad on here too, but my dad doesn't really like being... Like, he's the only one... He called me one time during a stream, and I was like, hey, would you mind if I, like let you be live on stream? And he's like, no, could you keep it muted? I was like, oh, okay, Dad. Didn't know it was serious like that, you know? He definitely says this all around family. I mean, it's you know, it's a little filtered, but usually not. Usually not. He hates us. I do hate you, Kitty Co. I do hate you because you be fucking beds. That was confirmed at the beginning of stream, bro. Kitty Co is doing some heinous shit to their bed, bro. I'm not. That's exactly what someone who does do that would say. I don't know, Kitty Co sounds pretty suspicious. Does your mom know about your piss kink, Sarby? No, but your mom does. Get it? She let me pee on her. You're welcome. Oh, Sarby is rage baiting Kitty Co. Yeah. You can put your hand down now. Oh. Oh man, that's so good. That's so good. Or did she pee on you? Maybe a little bit of both. You know, you'll never know. Okay, Young Gravy, bro. I could be Young Gravy if I was taller, white, fluffier hair. My hair was blonde. I could be. Bro, I've always thought it'd be really fun to try to make, like, if I was a rapper, I would probably try to make like BB No Money, Young Gravy-esque type music, you know? And I think it would be really fun to like give it a go one of these days, you know? Just make some shit. Just make some shit. Hey, Marscos, thank you for the gifted sub. And Dragon, thank you for the gifted sub. Who got it? Oh, Kitty Co got a sub. Let's go. Who got the other one, bro? Who got the other one? She beat my meat, whack-a-mole. Yeah, like Smosh made that song. Okay, Marscos, it doesn't... Oh, that was 17 minutes ago. Oopsies, my bad. Oopsies, my bad. Whoever got the gifted sub from Marscos, make sure to say thank you. We have good manners here. Marscos, thanks for supporting. Dragon, thank you for supporting. I appreciate y'all. You guys are the bomb. The bomb diggity. Dude, I love BB No Money. Me and him, we're gonna be besties. We're gonna be besties for real, for real. Dude, the way he markets his music is fucking genius. Damn, the fact that you guys know BB No Money as the guy who made the song with Iron Mouse is insane. Sarby without the seasoning. What are you guys fucking talking about, bro? What are you is that how you're describing Young Gravy? That's crazy. To describe Young Gravy as Sarby without the seasoning is fucking wild. Y'all on some shit. All right, chat, we gotta keep going. I do not want this stream to be super duper long, even though I'm staying up till fucking 6 in the morning tonight. My flight's at 6:15. I just need to stay up long enough to be boarded on the plane. You wanna know what I just thought about, chat? This is gonna fucking suck if my flight gets delayed. No, we're knocking on wood. We're not manifesting that. We're not manifesting it. Have you ever met BB No Money? No, but my friend is actually dating Young Gravy. Shout out my home skilly vanilla girl, Ariel, bro. My friend Ariel is dating Young Gravy, so could be something. Oh, I fucking switched my camera. Jeez. I didn't know that it switched with these keys, bro. Look at this shit. Ooh, we switching. I'm giving you guys a seizure. Let's fucking go. Ah. Sarby gives his chat a seizure, not clickbait. BB No Money was on with Riley and OK Storytime. Rude. I did see that, actually. That was pretty sick. I did see that. He'll come to Vegas and me and bro will be tight. I honestly, y'all, you want to know what works against me? Is I don't have a TikTok following, bro. I never have. My TikTok following's at 52K, which isn't bad, but like, OK Storytimes is so much bigger. Damn, they're at 1.1 mil. That's crazy, dog. 1.1 mil followers on this shit goes crazy. I need to step up my game, Hikey. To be honest, bro, I've been slacking on my TikTok posts. Damn, what kind of lore drop is happening right now? I thought his stage name was pronounced Bibinos. Bibinos. That's like the joke, though, is everyone calls him Bibinos. You like never post on TikTok? MM, you probably don't follow the right one. I do post pretty frequently on my like reading Reddit one. Oh shit, my sister's here. You can't respond to me on RuneScape, but you can stream. Dude, you probably messaged me while I was AFKing, dog. I literally, right before I started this stream, I put my guy in the to attack ammonite crabs, and then I left. I left to start stream. Everybody say hi to my sister. Say hi, Emily. Your sister caught you lacking? Bro, Emily always catches me lacking. Emily, be honest. Am I as like fucking dumb around family as I am on stream? Be honest. The chat wanted to know earlier. Because they were like, what did they say? Oh, I was talking about how, like, if I died, you guys would have hours and hours and hours of content from me to, like, remember me from and whatnot. And then I was like, and then someone was like, yeah, but it'd be pretty heinous shit. Which is pretty fair. Dude, Mbem, me and my sister have been rocking some RuneScape lately. My friends got me back into it. Emily, I hit 73 strength today. Just by like, I just AFK while I clean. Hours and hours of outrageous comments. That is true. I did tell Shyla that I peed on her mom. So like, we're here. You know? We are here. Oh man. There's not enough of us to edge Sarby tonight. Bro, y'all just love edging me. Hey, Althea, thank you for raiding with a party of one. Let's fucking go. Chat, to the moon. To the moon. Althea with that raid, we're going to the moon. Every single one of us, y'all. Thank you for the raid, Althea. Everybody say hi. I'm 72 across the board. Skill issue. My defense is still pretty low. It's like 64 though. So you still got me beat. You still got me beat, bro. Emily will play. Actually, we probably won't play for a little while because I'm going to be in Boston. Although I will say, Emily, Zemi told me, he was like, oh, you can like sign into RuneScape on your phone on airplane Wi-Fi. Apparently airplane Wi-Fi is good enough to let you play RuneScape on your phone. And I was like, that's good knowledge to have. We innocent? What are you talking about, Sarby? Bro, you guys are anything but innocent. I know y'all are freaks, high key. That's why you guys are accusing me of having a piss kink. You guys are just projecting your nasty freakiness on me. My RuneScape character still wears a necklace from my RuneScape boyfriend when I was 11. Yeah, that dude definitely was not also 11. Freaks where, bro? Just look at chat. Look, literally, this is just a chat full of freaks, bro. Mbam freak. Hello, freak. Chaos Reigns, freak. Loki Goddess, freak. Jay, probably vanilla. Kim Vamp, freak. Nicole, freak. I don't know why Jay missed the strays there, but... Y'all are freaks. Every single one of y'all. Don't act surprised. Don't act surprised, bro. Not me. That's exactly what a freak would say, Alimatronic. You're probably the freakiest out of all of them. You're probably the leader of Freak Nation, bro. If you reach out to freaknation.com, Alimatronic's the one answering. Hey, y'all, I'm late. Going to go back. Go back where, Ninetail Phoenix? I've done nothing freaky in my life ever. You know what, Mbem? I actually believe you. No freakiness here? That's exactly what someone who has a lot of freakiness here would say. Forgotten Coffee. You can't fool me. Freak recognizes freak, you right. Sarby calls the freaks to his stream. Yeah, bro, this is a freak-friendly zone. I didn't say you guys weren't welcome here. I was just saying y'all project your freak on me. Hey, bro, Emily resubscribed for 12 months at tier 1. Emily's been subscribed for 14 months. Emily said, dang, so supportive. So supportive, but I don't even play RuneScape with her, chat. How dare I? Y'all, should I pull up the RuneScape and show you guys my stats real quick? Should I pull up the RuneScape, show you guys my stats, message Emily, and then just immediately log off? Sarby is the king of the freaks. Bro, I see no crown on my head, all right? Until y'all put a crown on my head, I can't cancel him. What did I do? What did I do? Report his RuneScape account. No, I worked so hard for that. I worked so hard for that. Well, now I don't want to show you guys. Y'all are gonna laugh at my name too. Y'all, this is my RuneScape account I made when I was like 11. And I don't know fucking why, chat. I genuinely have zero clue or knowledge of why I fucking chose this username. But for some reason, the one that stuck was Gert985. Literally Gert 985. Zero clue how I came up with that. Zero clue what the numbers meant. All I know is that's my account, bro. I do need to change it though. I think I can change it as a member. Bro, I don't know. I don't. Is Bean still here? Where'd he go? Did Beans leave me? He left me. He left me a long time ago. Bro, was it ahead of his time? I've always been ahead of my time. Finds you on RuneScape to kill you in the woods and steal your stuff. Fun fact, I am a pussy and I would never do that. Sarby bearing his fucking soul on stream. RuneScape. Like Gertrude, I genuinely don't know. Guys, I wanted, like, that's one of those things. Y'all ever thought about this? Like, okay, if God is real or whatever, right? And you die, like, what are the things that you're gonna ask him for the answers for? One of them for me is, why the fuck did 11-year-old me choose Gert985 as my username? Like, I bet it's something really stupid too, you know? Keep it as Gert. I don't want to, bro. Hey, welcome to the stream, y'all. Welcome. Leroy Jenkins. Bro, that's such a fucking old reference. Hey, what up, 101 Blue? Can you post pics of RuneScape rats in the Discord? I don't know if I have ever seen a RuneScape rat. Honestly, Lightning McQueen, you might be the only rat in Discord. Got your ass, bitch. Hey, what up, cat? Peek at you? Nah, bro. If I did, I'd probably make it Sarby. I pick a lot of my usernames for games just by looking at baby name websites. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. Oh, the rat wedding deadline. I totally forgot about that, y'all. But also, actually, I didn't forget about it because I messaged the rat person, and then they said what? Because they said I follow them on Instagram now. Oh my God, what was their username? Maybe it's a wedding. Maybe it's wedding. They messaged me something like, hey, we're postponed, or like, don't send the rats here. They're like, I'll give you another address. Oh yeah, here it is. We are going to be setting up a PO box soon. I will update you here when I get it sorted, if that's okay. And I said, oh my God, yes, that's fine, whenever you can. And that was July 14th. Oopsies. I'll message them and be like, hey, can I send you just something? I could go pick up like a little rat. I could pick up a little rat. You know, we could just send them Lightning McQueen in the mail. I'm sorry, Lightning McQueen. You're catching the meanest strays tonight, bro. The meanest strays. Just bah 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 bah. Chicka-chow. Oh, someone said ka-chow. That would have been perfect, actually. That would have been perfect, bro. I missed my opportunity. Alrighty, chat. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Oh my God, we got another Ask a Manager in here, bro. That's insane. What's up? Is this one an Ask a Manager too? No, this one's relationship advice. I was gonna say, is this just an Ask a Manager stream? Not clickbait? Chat, if you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We got 95 people watching, but only 57 likes. I feel like we could bump those numbers up. Make sure to like the stream. If you guys are on Twitch, make sure to follow. No matter where you're at, though, turn on the post notice. All right? Okay? All right? I now manage the guy who hired me, and I'm afraid he might quit over it. Originally posted to Ask a Manager on September 4th, 2019. I was recently promoted to a department director role, and while I'm very excited about my new responsibilities, I have a dilemma that I need some help with. One of my direct reports is my former boss who hired me into the company. Backstory: I've been here for 8 years. I was hired into a junior role by a middle manager in the department. Call him Tom. He was a great boss, and I learned so much in the years I worked for him. He was an all-around terrific supervisor who coaches well, provides clear goals, gives flexibility to meet those goals, provides opportunities to learn and grow, and advocates for his team, the works. He's also a really good talent spotter. I counted it up. Of the 15 people Tom's hired in the past decade, all but a couple have risen in the ranks of our company. In our division and others where division executives have recruited them. After a few years working for him, a promotion opened up in our department and Tom urged me to apply. I got it, became his peer, and built my own effective team using his style as my model. Last year, our department director, Mary, announced her intention to retire, and as is corporate policy, the job was posted. Tom applied, and I wasn't going to, but another colleague encouraged me to go for it. I did, impressed our relatively new division VP, and got the job. Tom congratulated me, and I prepared to take the job. Days after my promotion was announced, I found out through a colleague who is a mutual friend of both Tom and mine that Tom was very disappointed, even though he hasn't expressed that to me. Apparently, Mary and the previous division VP, who retired a year ago, had told Tom that he was a shoo-in to be promoted to Mary's role when she retired. In fact, I was told he turned down some outside opportunities in the past couple years that would have paid more because he was anticipating getting this promotion. As I've stated, he's a great employee and manager who would have done a great job. I had no idea that this was Tom's expectation, and when I learned, I felt a little guilty about even applying for the job. A few weeks later, I had to do the annual update of our internal succession plan. A few weeks later, I had to do the annual update of our internal succession plan documents, and Tom was listed as the designated preferred internal successor for my job. Tom has been nothing but professional and complimentary with me, but now I'm really concerned about how I can manage him effectively. I really need him to stay. He has long-standing personal relationships with all the key clients of my department. He has long-standing personal relationships with all the key clients my department works with. I led the operations side, so I was less involved with clients. If he left suddenly, we would be in a real bind, partly because of his success with hiring good talent. That good talent has moved up within the company, and now his team is all relative newbies hired in the past few years who are all still building their own client relationships. I recently met with HR and our division VP, and they emphasized the need to keep Tom on staff due to his role as a talent spotter and for his client relationships. I asked about getting him a raise and seeing if we can do it as an I asked about getting him a raise and seeing if we could do an intermediate promotion, but our corporate structure is pretty stratified, and there's really nothing between his level and mine. I mean, bro, that's when you make some shit up. Like, this is what I was gonna recommend. I was gonna be like, oh, dude, you gotta give him a raise, clearly. Like even just addressing the elephant in the room, I think would be fine. If you went up to him and you're like, hey, Tom, I went through all these documents. Clearly, you were supposed to have this job over me. Like, let's figure out what we got to do to make this appealing for you so that you stick around with us. Because I guarantee bro didn't get that promotion and now he's fixing his resume. Maybe even applying to jobs right now. I think you got to tell the VP. I think you got to tell the VP and HR, like, the only way we keep this guy is if we make some sort of new position for him. You know? That's so dumb, bro. Our corporate structure is pretty stratified. Shut the fuck up. Like, that's not OP, by the way. I'm just more talking about, like, corporate. Like, corporate is so stupid and tightly wound. Who cares? Give the guy a cooler name and pay him more because clearly he deserves it. Wonder why he didn't get it? Cat, it sounds like what happened, if you guys didn't pick up on it, it sounds like what happened is there was a VP who wanted to shoo this. It sounds like there was a VP who wanted to give Tom the job, but the VP retired, a new VP came in, and that VP probably didn't know that Tom was next in line for that job. I think that's what happened. Oh my God, bro, this dude again? Dude, YouTube is so annoying that you can't, like, wait, can y'all really quick, can y'all report this guy real quick? Oh, wait, I can report him. Here we go. Hate speech or graphic violence. Oh yeah, this comment is no longer visible to anyone other than the commenter. Yeah, let's hide this user on your channel, why not? This fucking guy, bro. Imagine being so fucking lame. Hold on, can y'all spam chat really quick? I don't want that word to be on my YouTube videos. YouTube might flag it, you know? Can y'all spam chat real quick? Jivka, if you're editing this, can you make sure that if this guy's messages are anywhere on screen, you have them blurred? Bro, he's obsessed with you? Yeah, dude's probably a closeted Republican, let's be honest. Dude, only closeted Republicans have the time to fucking go into someone's chat and spam slurs. You know what I'm saying? Some fucking like loser hick who kisses their cousin, can't stop sucking on Daddy Trump's knob is fucking over the. They're all a bunch of fucking virgin losers. Every single one of them. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Let me just finish out this story. What do you recommend to navigate the potential awkwardness of managing my former boss, as well as keeping him happy despite his disappointment in not getting this job and his missing out on the raise that came with it? Yeah, I mean, I just think you gotta be like there's nothing that OP, like, I think OP just needs to go to the heads of this company and be like, you guys want this guy to stay? We have to acknowledge that someone messed up here. He was supposed to get the job that I currently have, and we need to make sure that he is happy enough to where he doesn't want to leave. Because I'm going to be real. OP didn't screw this guy over, but somebody did. And whether or not OP did it, it's now OP's problem to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Also, why is my chat frozen on Twitch? Okay, there we go. It's not frozen anymore. So yeah, I don't know. That's what I would do. That's what I would do if I was OP. I don't think OP should give up their job, by the way. Like, OP worked hard for it. Just because this guy was next in line doesn't mean that OP's not qualified and does a good job with it. But it's like, this guy sounds like he's a valuable asset to your company. Sounds like part of your job is keeping those valuable assets. Therefore, you need to do things maybe above and beyond to make sure that this guy stays, you know? And like, don't call them out on that stupid corporate structure bullshit. Like, it's all dumb, made up fucking names and titles and shit. Just give him one, you know? I've never understood that. Fucking make him the VP of actually hiring good people that work for your company. There you go. Tack on a $50,000 raise, bam, dude's gonna stay with you forever. Listen, chat, all I'm saying is the slurs only pop up on YouTube. What are y'all doing over there, YouTube? I love gaslighting YouTube. It's honestly fun. It's very fun for me. Yeah, for real. Call him like a talent recruiter. Like, that's a great fucking title, you know? Okay, we got 2 updates on this, y'all. Let's hop into it. Nothing too much to add there. I think we gave our little 2 cents there. Marmonodes, you okay over there? What you typing? All right, chat, here we go. All right, first update comes October 10th, 2019, 1 month later. I have an update that is pretty much what you expected. Tom gave notice this week. He has gotten a job as head of sales and marketing for a small but fast-growing startup that produces a similar set of products to the one my team is responsible for. It sounds like a perfect setup for him. They are ramping up with additional product development. He'll get to lead a big team. He will be paid more, plus get equity, which we don't have available to us. And even though the company is based elsewhere, he'll work remote from our city. Tom's timing was very strategic. Our company had a very broad non-compete in place that would have barred Tom from making the move he did, but there's been a case with a former employee challenging the non-compete. A week before Tom gave notice, the non-compete was invalidated in court, and Tom gave his notice before the company was able to draft a narrower one for everyone to sign. It seems clear he was waiting for that decision to make his move. I mean, listen, good for Tom. Deserved, man. Like, you guys didn't take care of your employee over some stupid company structure. That's on you. Skill issue. I am actually worried. He knows our clients really well, and Tom's new company's product is frankly superior to our legacy product. I had hoped to get more client exposure for my newer team members, but there's only so much opportunity in the space of a couple of months. We'll see what happens. For what it's worth, I kept trying to get my boss in HR to give me something tangible to incentivize him. I raised this with my boss in person at every one-on-one and documented my concern that Tom was a flight risk in emails at least once a week. Yeah, bro, that's not on OP. That's completely on the company. OP clearly was making this a priority and the company was not. And I'm more than worried. I think I should leave myself. After Tom gave notice, my boss and HR hastily put together a counteroffer that still didn't equal his new offer. I told them this was a bad move and I thought it would be tone-deaf disrespectful to Tom, but my VP directed me to make it. Tom obviously refused. Then the COO, who my VP reports to, came to my office and said that Tom was very important to the company and asked why I hadn't done more to keep him. I was so frustrated with this. I told her that I had been pushing and pushing for something to offer Tom and had been turned down, and that I would be happy to share the email back and forth. She responded that money isn't everything. If you want to succeed, you need to create a team culture that is magnetic to people like Tom. Yeah, so I know you only work this job so you can afford things in your life, but that's just not what should incentivize people in a workplace. You need to just create a culture around team, and that will get people to stay over an extra $10,000 in equity in the business. And a superior product, by the way, which if you guys are in sales or anything like that, that's so much easier to sell. If you clearly have a better product, it's always easier to sell. OP, this is not, that is just such a dog shit culture. That's such a like brain dead corporate mentality to have. Oh, we don't need to pay our people more, even though we're making millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions in profit. No. You need to make a better team culture. Nah, bitch, fucking pay your people. The fuck do you mean, bro? Well, that sealed it for me. I'm a manager, not a miracle worker. I guess I wasn't exposed to this kind of weirdness from my higher ups before my promotion, but I don't want to stick around if those are my expectations I have to labor under. I'm trying to figure out my own exit now. I'm really grateful in all this for the grace with which Tom handled this. When he gave notice, he confirmed everything I'd heard from our mutual friend, but emphasized that he had no hard feelings against me and that he thought I was a great team leader and manager. Bro, you should be hitting up Tom and be like, hey, yo, y'all got a job over there. Get me in this new company, bro, please. That's what I would be doing. I'd be like, hey, bro, you know I was advocating going to bat for you. Please get me a job. Your company sounds way cooler. He said he would have been happy to work under me if the company had come through with the money to match his promised promotion, and that he was leaving not because of me, but because of the broken promise. I asked why he hadn't raised the concerns to me before, and he said he didn't want to put me in an awkward position or feel bad about my own achievement. He only brought it up because I asked in his notice conversation. Bro, Tom sounds like a stand-up guy, man. We love Tom. All my homies love Tom. Not a great update, but probably not a surprising one either. Thanks for answering my question. Bro, fucking corporate companies just speed run losing good employees. Oh no, we don't want to lose a couple extra $1,000 from our multi-million-dollar profit. Why would we pay him an actual fair amount for being a valuable asset for our company when we could just have team culture? Shut the actual fuck up, bro. On some dumb shit for real, for real. That's how these stupid fucking companies sound, by the way. All of them, bro. All these corporate fucking companies are so dead ass about that shit. Oh, Tom seems like a really talented, positive guy. No, for real. For real, man. When you have somebody that you can't replace, you give them whatever the fuck they want. You know? Hey, what's up, guys? We got some people hopping in the live. I love to see it. Y'all make sure to like up the stream on YouTube. Big red flags if the job talks about being family, aka no more money for you. No, for real. Y'all, I'm so glad I'm not in a corporate space. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say, bro. I hear some fucking horror stories, man. Horror stories. Y'all, I know someone who like builds a product for their company where like one shift of them building this product pays their entire salary and they won't give them a raise. Like, that's fucking crazy, man. If I think she makes like 3 or 4 products. If you make 3 or 4 products and that entire day pays your bills, you should get paid way fucking more. Evil shit. Chat, let's hop into this last update. We got a little 8-month later update here. Okay, update 2 coming in on June 25th, 2020, 8 months after the first update. Over the 6 months since I last wrote you, things deteriorated for my team. We lost about a quarter of our contracts that were renewing during this period and only won a single new one. While half-heartedly job searching during this time, I built out a strategic plan for renewing our product and recapturing market share from Tom's company and other competitors, but I had a hard time getting buy-in from my still fairly new VP/division chief, who was concerned about the top-line revenue figures. What do you mean concerned about the top line revenue figures? You're losing clients. The fuck? My argument was that we weren't going to beat a new competitor without investing in a newer version of our product, but VP and management spent too long, in my opinion, weighing all the options. The coronavirus ended up making the decision for us. Management entered extreme cost-cutting mode, looking at the trend line for my product and put it in maintenance/legacy mode. They laid off the entire team of 16 except for 2 product engineers who will continue to maintain the software during the legacy period with our existing clients. On April 15th, I was out of a job. Not a week went by when I got an email from Tom. His startup had been growing like crazy, bringing in new clients over the past 6 months, and in response to the pandemic, they built, in a matter of days, a new software product to help our clients streamline delivery of a big part of federal relief funds. A new software product to help our clients streamline delivery of a big part of the federal relief funds. New clients are joining even faster than before. The company is now 100% remote and bringing on new staff and needed someone to bring some order to the behind the scenes chaos. So Tom recommended me to be head of internal operations, overseeing HR, purchasing, facilities, systems administration, that kind of thing. A role, as in many startups, previously divided between several executives who are now too busy and needed to focus on their core duties in engineering, design, sales, etc. I started 2 weeks ago and have been loving it despite some 60+ hour work weeks, bringing order to the chaos. Not to mention I got a big pay raise, equity, etc., and I get to keep working in my city indefinitely. I never expected that I would end up Tom's peer again at another business, but I feel so grateful for the chance to build something new, and I am very glad I invested in keeping a good relationship with Tom despite the awkwardness of the situation last summer. It paid off. Hey, yo, we knew Tom would fucking pull through, chat. Once again, we fucking love Tom. All my homies love Tom. Nah, bro, I mean, that's the great part about business is when you have morons running it, eventually that shit'll die. You know what I'm saying? Like, good for them, man. It sounds like they were a shitty... It sounds like it was a shittily run business run by shitty people. And that's... And you reap what you sow, you know? Dude, pivoting in a business is so important. I can't... It's probably something I should start thinking about more, man. I'm a one-trick pony. I just make my little reading Reddit videos. You guys enjoy them though, right? Right? Please don't leave me, you guys. What do y'all say? What are y'all saying? Nah, bro, Chad, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. You guys, I tell this to everybody, bro. I tell this to everybody. Go to your job and ask them for raises consistently. Like at least once a year. If they don't automatically give you a raise, ask them for a raise once a year. And if they say no, and you know you're doing a good job, go find another job. High key, unless your job is cushy, nice, you don't need the extra money, whatever, fine. But like dead ass, bro, like it's never worth it to be fucking loyal to some job that doesn't also want you to have a good life, you know? I hate reading Reddit videos. I'm only here for the chat. Good. Oh, for the cat. Oh, okay. That's fair. Honestly, he's a pretty fucking cute cat. I actually don't know where he is, though. Where'd you go? Where's my sweet handsome man? You also talk about kinks. That is true. I do be talking about kinks sometimes. I can't lie. I can't lie, y'all. That has been known to come out of my mouth here and there. Yo, this one sounds crazy, bro. Okay. What up, Mads? I mean, here's what I have to say, y'all. Like, sometimes I feel like doing a good job in your workplace is just getting it done. Like, if your job is like, do this, here's like easily achievable deliverables, just do that. And you do that every time. And maybe even just like 10% more. I think that's worth a raise. I think that's worth a raise. And if they don't appreciate that, go to somebody else, you know? Funny enough, not his kinks, just others. I've talked about my kinks before. I asked for a raise and got a company sweater. Yeah, see, Tiana, that is a company you don't want to work with. Like, that's such a brain dead way to handle your employees, in my opinion, you know? You know, make sure y'all are advocating for yourselves in the workplace. You guys are crazy. Y'all going on that piss kink fucking shit again? I would never, bro. What are y'all talking about? I have no clue what you're talking about. Chat, let's go on to the last story of the stream. Keep it nice and concise, all right? We're breaking out from the Ask a Manager. All right, we're going over to r/relationship advice. Chat, if you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We got 94 people on here, but 76 likes. I feel like we could pass 80 at least. At least, y'all. Make sure to like up the stream. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're following no matter where you're at. Turn on those post noties, all right? All right. Here we go. Girlfriend and I got into a huge fight over a keyboard, thinking about ending things based on her behavior. We have a 26 male OP and a 26 female girlfriend, originally posted to r/relationship advice on May 19th, 2019. So my girlfriend and I got into a fight about this 2 nights ago. She's making it seem like I'm being an a-hole. We've been dating for about 4.5 months. My girlfriend has a 2013 Lenovo laptop that has seen better days. As it stands right now, among some other issues, her keyboard totally doesn't work. Because of this, she always uses a small Bluetooth keyboard with her laptop. She had texted me the next morning saying that her wireless keyboard had stopped working as well. We had already planned for me to stay the night at her place after I got off of work, so I offered to stop by my place on the way to grab her a keyboard, as I have a few extras. When I got to her place, she was eagerly awaiting the keyboard, which makes sense as she wasn't able to use her computer for most of the day. But when I handed her the keyboard, she started getting really quiet and pouty. A bit later, when I asked her what was wrong, she said she thought I'd be bringing her something nicer, like the keyboard I have on my desk. The thing is, I have a really nice keyboard at my desk. I'm a programmer, and I love this keyboard so much that I also bring it to work with me. I even have specific macro profiles for it that definitely improve my workflow. For context, I had an extra Amazon Basics keyboard around $15 laying around, still brand new in the box. My personal keyboard, which I've had for years, is some variant of the Razer Black Widow, around $120. Anyway, she was apparently expecting me to be selfless and let her use my nice keyboard while I use the Amazon keyboard. She was upset that I didn't value her enough to lend her my nice possessions and left her with the cheap $10 keyboard. Her words. She said if the situation was reversed, she'd lend me the nice keyboard. I explained to her that I have my keyboard specifically set up for work, and because I'm so used to it, it would hinder my ability to do work if I didn't have it. Yeah, no, this is what I'm saying. It's such a non-issue. Marsco said this is such a non-issue, and I agree. But here's what I will say. Like, y'all, this fucking mouse that I have right here, this is my fucking baby, bro. The buttons on the side here make editing, I shit you guys not, probably speeds up my editing 4 times faster than it would be if I was just using a regular mouse and keyboard, because it allows me to make edits without moving this hand from the buttons that I need to keep it on. It literally speeds it. Y'all, I love this mouse so much. They discontinued this mouse in America, but it still exists in Japan. So I went on eBay and ordered it from Japan via eBay. And I have it on my standing desk in my dining room. And I take it on trips with me. That's how much I fucking love this mouse. If a girl tried to be like, oh, I deserve this mouse over you, I'd be like, hell fucking no, bro. You know? Like, I'm sorry, if you want a really nice keyboard, buy one. You know? Hey, maybe that'll be your next birthday present. Whatever. But like, it seems so weird. It seems like it just seems like something where it's like important enough to OP where it makes 0 sense for her to use it over him. Like, it's not like he's handing over like a disgusting, terrible keyboard. He's handing her something that will allow her to work her 2013 Lenovo laptop, which, by the way, y'all, in 2019, that's an old ass laptop, okay? No fucking keyboard is gonna make that thing work any better. I can just imagine. It's probably just like a brick at this point. We continued to argue about it. Things really came to a head when she boldly claimed that if I wasn't willing to lend her my nice keyboard, that I should have bought her a nice new keyboard if I really cared about her. This is when I got really mad. I told her she was acting like an entitled, spoiled child, and that she should have been grateful that I went out of my way in the first place to grab her the Amazon keyboard. Bro, put her in her fucking place. Yeah, bro, she is acting entitled. Yeah, bro, she is acting like an entitled, spoiled child. On some fucking only child syndrome for real, for real. She started crying and asked me to go home. I left, but I still gave her the Amazon keyboard to use. I was far more upset at the principle of the situation than the keyboard itself. So now she's calling me an a-hole for both not giving her my keyboard and because I called her spoiled. We're going to meet up tomorrow to talk about this in person because I refuse to continue the silly argument over text. I'm thinking about ending things with her as I feel like this is her showing me her true colors. Yeah, dude, listen, this is such a dumb thing, but also over a long period of time, I also see myself getting sick of something like this. Like, girl, he brought you a fucking keyboard that, by the way, guys, it probably works for her purposes exactly like his nice keyboard would, you know? Like, it's just such a non-issue. Like, I'm sorry, but there are people, like, when it comes to dating, there are people who are gonna compliment your life and people who are gonna complicate your life. And y'all could probably guess the people that complicate your life, in my opinion, are not the ones you want to date. Okay? If somebody's walking around town and everything that you do, you feel like, oh, I could be like, I could do something that I think is normal, but they have unrealistic expectations that make this harder for me, it's not worth dating them. Especially too, by the way, guys, I don't know if you caught this. They've been dating for 4.5 months. Bro, if this were like maybe a 4.5 year relationship, I would be like, all right, if she hasn't exhibited this behavior before, might be a one-off, whatever. You work through it. Maybe you go to couples therapy or whatever. Bro, 4.5 months, just dippity doo dah out of there, man. I think what he said is true. Like, she's showing him her true colors right now. Isn't the nice keyboard a Razer keyboard? It is. You know what I'm thinking, y'all? Like, to me, this is me just like coming up with shit out of my ass. But what it feels like to me is she's seeing how much she can control OP. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much can she convince him that, like, oh, you need to go above and beyond to do nice things for me because that's just what you need to do. Because it literally makes zero sense for her to be using an $120 keyboard. Like, listen, he didn't say what she was using the listen, it didn't say what she was using the computer for. But I doubt with a Lenovo 2013 laptop that the keyboard doesn't even work. You're probably not using it for insane things. Okay? You're probably using that shit to, like, look up YouTube videos, maybe play a little bit of Sims or something. Like, nothing that requires a nice keyboard. To be honest, y'all, before I had this keyboard, I used a fucking Dell keyboard that I got from Goodwill for $5. I probably still have this shit, actually. JK LOL, I think I got rid of that shit when I moved. But I had it for a while, y'all. I had that shit for years. Old, reliable. Hey, good night, Marscos. Thank you for coming through. Razer's misogynistic? Wait, why are they misogynistic? That's good, though. I don't think I have any Razer products now that I think about it. No, 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 no. Yeah, I don't think I have any Razer products, chat. I've heard their products are pretty dog shit. They make their own version of this. Like, honestly, to be honest, y'all, it's kind of overkill that I have 12 buttons here. I literally only use, like, these 6 in the front. Like, it's kind of uncomfortable for me to move my thumb out here. I only use these 6 for, like, editing and gaming. But Razer makes a version of this mouse, but when I was researching, because I wanted another one of these for, like, traveling, when I did my research, everybody was like, yo, the Razer version of that mouse dies in like 2 years. Reliably. I've had this mouse, y'all, since 2018. I did the math. I've had this mouse for 7 fucking years. And it's still going strong, chat. Still going strong. Hey, good night, Mbem. Damn, everybody going to bed. Y'all hate me. They basically don't allow you to repair your own shit, but I didn't know they were misogynistic. Wait, why are they misogynistic, chat? Also, she never communicated her expectations and expected OP to read her mind. That's actually such a good point, too. You're cooking, Tiana. You're cooking. Bro, there's like a bug. I got him. Just killed him on my forehead, but there's like a bug flying around. Damn, everybody's going to bed. What the fuck? Y'all hate me. I get it. Just say you hate me, chat. Just say you hate me. All I'm saying, bro, if you're on YouTube and you haven't liked up the stream and you're about to leave, you're so fraud for that. Just saying. Just saying. I bet MBM hasn't even liked up the stream yet. Because MBM's fraud as fuck. Wait, so chat, why is Razor misogynistic? Then we'll get back to the stream. I want to know. Did someone say it? I'm still here. Thank you, Sir Wolfang. I appreciate you. I refuse sleep. Good call, Dr. Moonface. Sleep is for the weak. You right. It's 4:30 p.m. in Victoria, Australia. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. I don't hate you. I'll go over to YouTube and like it even if I'm leaving. Okay, Bubbles. I'll expect it. Excuse me. I'll allow it. I'll allow it this one time. Just this one time, bro. Corsair is apparently decent. Chat, why is Razor misogynistic? You guys hate me. Y'all just want to make the... Oh, they did a big ad on noise canceling your girlfriend and blocked comments on anyone calling it out. Bro, that's crazy. I mean, the heart, they might just be diving deep into like, bro, I bet the Republicans loved that one. The motherfuckers talking about the old ball and chain were like, hell yeah, let me get a Razer headphone. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, chat, hold on. There's some relevant comments on this. I want to see what other people are saying. Let's check what the people are saying, chat. Relevant comments. First person said, you are honestly 100% right. She's acting like a spoiled child. She's acting like a spoiled child. Beggars can't be choosers. That's actually such a good point as well. Like, bro, if you want a fancy keyboard, go get it yourself. Otherwise, get what you get and you don't throw a fit. She wants your nice keyboard. She can buy one herself. Better yet, she can buck up and save up for a new laptop. I don't blame you at all for feeling angry. I think you should attempt to talk through it before you decide to break up with her, but it is definitely a red flag that she's acting this way. Another comment said, I think you got it right when you said she was a spoiled brat. She should have been grateful that you came over with a keyboard, any kind of keyboard. Maybe she should take her own advice and be a little selfless. I would pose a question to you. If you two are fighting over a keyboard, what will happen with an issue that is a bit more serious comes up? Good luck with your talk. I have a feeling you're going to need it. Ooh, and then somebody left a comment with some advice that I actually really like. Never marry someone until you've seen how they act on a really bad day. I think you should also... I think what should also be added to that is see how they act on a really bad day and how they... and what they do after that really bad day. Because I truly believe, y'all, there are some humans who have bad days and do the wrong thing and maybe take it out on their spouse. But if they're willing to like take accountability for it and take steps to change that, I actually do think it's someone to keep around. But also maybe not even 4.5 months, you know? Like that's something where it's like you've been dating them for years and they just, you know, do something stupid. But I really like this, bro. I really like this because I think some people also don't understand that like the person, what they do on their good days is not as meaningful as what they do on their bad days, you know? Also see how they handle anger. No, I think that's so important too. Okay, so OP added a quick little edit here right before the update. Edit, she texted me asking to meet up tonight instead of tomorrow as she is feeling anxious and stressed about the situation. I will give everyone an update later tonight or tomorrow morning. I also wanted to clarify that she's never acted like this before. Although admittedly, we haven't been together for very long. Yeah, bro, she had that mask on for the first 4.5 months. This is how she actually is. Some of you suggested that maybe I'm not making her feel valued, and the situation is a symptom of that. While I think I both show and tell her that she's valued in different ways, this may be something I bring up with her. It, of course, doesn't forgive her behavior, but may explain some of it. Cheers. Okay, even if this was the case, by the way, and like OP for some reason isn't making her feel valued, this is not the way you bring that up. You know? Like, yeah, if you're not feeling valued in a relationship, you should feel valued, but you also need to take the initiative to bring that up with your partner. Not when it like happens, but then also not in a situation where you have no ground to stand on. You know, like I would feel like OP actually did give her a reason to feel valued. It said that OP went out of his way after work to stop by home to get her this keyboard. Like, he didn't have to do that, you know? That was a nice thing for him to do. I think if you're a normal person, you're looking at that and being like, that is something that someone does when they care about someone, you know? My old ex-mother-in-law said, don't marry anyone until you've traveled together, built furniture together, and seen them on their worst day. Agreed. That's why I'm not a big fan, bro, because sometimes 2 years to encompass all that is not long enough. Let's do this update, y'all. How does this fucking end? Is OP gonna break up with her? I'm very curious. All right, update. May 20th, 2019, the next day. We met earlier tonight and sat down to talk. I was somewhat prepared to end things with her, so I suggested we meet at her place so that I could bail if things went south, and they did. Even though I thought I made my post as anonymous as possible, one of my girlfriend's coworkers figured out who the post was about. Girlfriend's age, in parentheses, girlfriend's age, working in HR, which I mentioned in a comment, some computer problems, dating a programmer, etc. And sent it to my girlfriend. The reason she wanted to meet early was because she was furious that I had made the post airing our dirty laundry. In a sense, I guess she was right, because at least one person had figured it out. My girlfriend never used Reddit, so I figured I was safe. There's a strong chance she'll read this one as well, LOL. Anyway, she immediately began berating me, telling me that I made her look bad in the post and lied about the details of our argument to get people on my side. I asked her to point out any part of it that wasn't true or where I had lied. Long story short, she couldn't point to a single thing. I definitely raised my voice when I told her that if she looked bad, it's only because of her actions. I told her I only made the post to get some perspective on the matter. The post was 100% accurate, and she knew it. She began to tear up and asked me if I really was considering leaving her over the keyboard. I asked her if she understood that this wasn't about the keyboard. It was about the way she acted towards me when I was trying to do her a favor. She stayed silent and didn't answer. I asked her what prompted this outburst, if everything was okay with her. I asked if anything had happened with her friends, parents, or at work that was upsetting her and may have led to this. So you're telling me she saw the post, read all the comments, and still berated you, accused you of lying, And at the end of all of it, still wasn't able to put together that it wasn't just about the keyboard. That just sounds like an incredibly not self-aware person. And that's not someone you want to be with. Like, if somebody can't parse out their emotions or look at all the facts of a situation, there's no way living with them isn't going to be hell. OP is being way too considerate now. No, I agree with you, Shan. Way too considerate. She got really defensive, asking, "Are you calling me crazy? And do you think I'm unstable?" I had no idea where she was going with this. I told her I wasn't calling her crazy, but that she had to understand that I was quite confused about how she was acting and that there had to be a reason for it. We talked in circles for a bit and I tried to pry it out of her. I still don't know what caused all of this because she simply wouldn't tell me. When I realized our conversation was going nowhere, I finally asked her if we were going to have an adult conversation or if this was the hill she was willing to let the relationship die on. She asked, "What do you want from me?" And I said, "I want an apology." I'm getting tired of typing, so I'll wrap this up quickly. She was absolutely unwilling to apologize. She thought that my betrayal of posting this was far worse than her initial behavior was. She talked for about 5 more minutes before I told her that I don't even care anymore. I told her that this whole thing was exhausting as she wasn't willing to help us get to the bottom of this, that we should just break up. I didn't waste any time making my way to the door. Bro, this is crazy because this actually reminds me of a situation I had with a girl. Like, this girl was treating me like shit. I called her out on it and she couldn't even muster up an apology to me. She just kept making excuses on why she was treating me like shit. I was just like, I ended up leaving her on red, bro. I was like, I can't fucking deal with you. Like, it literally, at a certain point, I think it just all comes down to, like, there are people in this world that just, like, can't see that what they're doing is wrong because in their head, they're right, you know? Oh, shit, story time? Nah, bro, I'm not gonna air out this girl's dirty laundry, bro. It was such a long time ago, I don't even fucking care. Like, fuck her, we've moved on to bigger and better. Don't you worry, chat. Don't you worry. But yeah, that was, like, earlier this year. Just... The fucking dumbest shit ever. Like, on some, like, immature, just some immature, stupid shit. Did I read this, y'all? We talked for about 5 more minutes before I told her that I don't even care anymore. I told her this whole thing was exhausting as she wasn't willing to help us get to the bottom of this, that we should break up, that we should just break up. I didn't want to waste any time. I didn't waste any time making my way to the door. As I was leaving, she asked if I wanted the keyboard back. She didn't ask to be nice. She was definitely trying to get on my nerves. I could tell by her tone of voice. I told her she could keep it as long as she promised never to call or text me again. That's a fire response. I've been getting tons of not so nice messages from her friends, which finally prompted me to delete my Facebook. Oh, bro, if you're dating somebody whose friends, who them and their friends use Facebook, that's an immediate red flag. In my opinion, y'all, Facebook, unless you're like a creator like me making money off that shit, being on Facebook is such a red flag. Oh man. Also, I've never understood this, by the way. I've never understood deleting the Facebook. Like, do y'all not know about the block button? Like, try me, chat. Try me. Someone fucking, one of my fucking ex's friends and family are DMing me mean things. I would hit the block so fast. I'm so unbothered. I don't give a fuck. She obviously told her friends some false version of the story, which made it seem like I really did leave her over the keyboard. I couldn't care less, as I'll never be seeing any of them again. We only dated for around 4 months, so in the end, I don't feel terribly heartbroken. Mostly just relief that it's over, but also confusion. Still have no idea why she acted out. And to the people who had some unkind words towards me because I use a Razer keyboard, pound sand dorks, I like what I like. Listen, chat, all I'm saying is my keyboard is so much better, it's cheaper, and it's not from apparently a misogynistic company. At least as far as I know. Shout out the OWLS keyboard. Link in the description of my live streams. No, I love this fucking keyboard. And it's not expensive. I think this one's like 75 maybe. Love this shit. Oh, there is also a very short edit here. She called earlier today and was very apologetic. My assumption is that she saw this post and read all the comments detailing how I was right for leaving her, among other things. I told her that she had her chance to apologize. Yeah, bro, that's not someone you want to be with. You don't want somebody who's gonna have, like, you're gonna have to fucking put them through the ringer for them to actually apologize for their actions. Real quick, chat, before we look at what you guys said, there is a top comment on here. I saw a comment on Reddit a while back that asked why so many relationships fail at approximately the 3-month point, and someone, in parentheses, no, I'm not going to spend 20 plus minutes Googling to give credit to the person, replied that they'd once been told it was because it was really hard for people to continue pretending to be someone they weren't for much longer than 3 months. I think maybe this applies to your situation. No, bro, exactly. Like, after the 3-month mark, people's masks usually fall off, you know? How much was your keyboard? I think it was like, hold on, I have the link in my, it's in the description of my YouTube, I think. Yeah, my keyboard right here. Let's check, chat. Make sure to use my my affiliate link, by the way. You know, if any of y'all are trying to support your boy, trying to support your home skilly vanilla. Actually, I think it's fine that I use it here. Actually, let me do this off screen, because sometimes Amazon, oh, hi Beans. Sometimes Amazon like doxes you. Okay, no, it's still connected to my old thing. This is the one I have. Look, bro, it's only $70, and look how pretty it is, bro. And you can change the colors on it. Like, I can change it to rainbow. Looks like there's a white one. There's whatever that color is. That's actually pretty fucking cool, I can't lie. That one looks sick. That one's pretty sick. I can't even lie. I should really get a keyboard. Maybe I'll get the same keyboard for my Excuse me? That's my computer you're fucking with. Stop it. Hey. Alright. You. Also, guys, my fucking keyboard makes like a very... Oh, dude. I was just about to show you guys. Let me show you this shit. Y'all ready for this? Oh, well, meow to you too. Y'all like that? Boom. Gibberish. Y'all, isn't that sexy as fuck, bro? Y'all like that shit? Y'all like that shit? I know y'all like that shit. Beans, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Is it usually bedtime? He's probably antsy because I have my suitcase out. He knows what's coming. He knows what's happening. Oh, is that my sweet handsome man? Yes, it is. The sweetest and the handsomest, some dare might say. Yeah, bro, if you guys want a keyboard, I fucking love this one, man. I mean, I haven't even had it for more than a year, so I can't really talk about the longevity of it yet, but I fucking love this thing. I have it plugged in because I believe in, like, wired connections, but it has, like, a USB if you want to do USB. It also has Bluetooth in it, or 2.4 gigahertz. I'm not sure how that one works, but I'm sure some of y'all fancy people in the comments, you know that one? Yeah, dude, like, I love this one, because, like, the super clickety-clackety ones I'm not a huge fan of, but just a little... Ooh, so good, chat. So good. Super good. And if you guys don't want to order from Amazon, I'm sure you could find this, like, on... Actually, I'm not just going to Google random shit. That sounds like not a good idea. But you guys could probably find different versions. What's this one? This one's $60. What is this one? Oh, this looks like the exact same keyboard I have, just in different colors. So if you guys want to save like $10, just make sure you click through my link. That's all I ask. If you guys click through my link and order stuff, I get Amazon, you know, they throw what, 2.5% at me. Look at that, bro. I'm gonna get fucking rich, chat. I'm fucking rich. What's that Tiny Meat Gang song? I know we hate Cody Ko now, but I'm fucking rich and you're poor. What's you guys know what I'm talking about, or am I just speaking out of my ass? Beans, am I just speaking out of my ass or what? You're just gonna leave me like that, bro? You're just gonna leave me like that? Alrighty, chat. Little 2-hour stream. Oh shit, AJ. What the fuck? Where did that come from? AJ! Sarby doesn't want to show us his search history. To be completely honest, I don't even know what's in my search history. Should I look it up? How do I check? Okay, wait. Yo, chat, honestly, I can show you this shit. Wait, this one's so funny. Yo, these are my recent searches, chat. We did this one on stream. How many women are sexually assaulted in their lifetime? That was from the previous stream. Calendar, because I needed to pull up my Google Calendar to arrange some stuff with my editor. Jordan Peterson, that's also a stream. Instagram, because I needed to pull up Instagram. This one's fucking funny. How do I not play RuneScape Gridmaster? That was because I didn't want to play RuneScape Gridmaster. Y'all have to be in the lore. Testing thumbnails and titles on YouTube. That I was testing thumbnails and titles on YouTube and wanted to understand how to do it better. And then I was Googling how to say Sive's name. Those are my recent searches. Yeah, Jordan Peterson came up in one of the Am I the Devil stories, and I had no clue who that dude was. But apparently everybody else knew who that dude was, and I just didn't. All right? Okay. All right, chat. That's all she wrote, y'all. That is all she wrote, my guy. How do I not play RuneScape Gridmaster? Don't judge me, y'all. I didn't know. I just like signed into a world and I had none of my shit. And I was like, what the fuck is this sorcery? And I had to figure out how not to do it, you know? You picking up what I'm putting down? I asked today how long the THC stays viable in a vape pen. Out of curiosity, what's the answer to that? Because I have vape pens. Because like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like bud. I feel like it fucks with my lungs. Which is so stupid because then I'm like, oh, but the fucking vapes hit smooth for me, you know? So I have these pens, but like I am such a lightweight when it comes to getting high. Like I need a couple, like 1 or 2 puffs and I am zonked, bro. I have these 2 vapes that I bought back in December of last year and they're still cooking. Like these things will probably last me until December of this year. Maybe even longer. Maybe even longer. Kat, are you just gonna not share with the class? Are you just not gonna share with the class, bro? Financially unresponsible, bro. I'm telling you, man. I think it's more financially responsible than bud for me. If we order anything through your link, does it help, Sarby? Yes, it does. If you guys order anything through my link, I get commissions on all of it. So if you guys ever want to support your local Sarby and Beans, support your local Beans, all right? I know you guys hate me. Oh, I'm financially unresponsible. I mean, aren't we all low-key? Aren't we all a little bit financially not responsible? Chat, like I mentioned, first off, sorry, I totally lacklustered it. AJ, thank you again for the 5 gifted subs on Twitch. If you guys got a gifted sub from AJ, y'all better be saying thank you, all right, chat? We got good manners here. Beans is checking for all your good manners, and he's biting everybody who doesn't have good manners. He told me so. He told me so. Thank you, AJ. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting. Chat, as I've mentioned, I will be gone in Boston for the next 5 days. I don't get back until Monday next week, and I leave tomorrow morning. Almost today morning. So no streams. There will be a video next week, probably on Tuesday. Probably on Tuesday. I'm probably not going to work that much while I'm out of town. All right, guys. But streams will resume, and then I don't really have that many trips planned for November. So November, we're locking in, and we're reading a lot of Reddit. Okay, chat? Before you leave the YouTube, make sure to like the video. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're following no matter where you're at. Turn on those post noties. I will see you guys on the 27th. No, probably more like the 28th. I get back on the 27th. I will go live on the 28th, okay? Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.